And welcome back, everyone. In this video, we're going to visualize data directly from PostgreSQL using Python, and then export those charts as images and PDFs. So far in this series, we've installed PostgreSQL and pgAdmin. We created a database and table. We uploaded real data using Python, and we analyzed the data with SQL queries. Now let's turn those insights into clean, professional visuals that stakeholders can read easily. So I will see you in VS Code. All right, continuing on from our last project where we cleaned the data using SQL queries, I'm going to go over this real quick. If you are new here and you're not sure how we got here, import Pandas as PD. It's a Python package library that helps us clean the data and analyze the data. So this SQL Alchemy, this helps us to connect to our SQL database. And this is a line of code to connect to your database. I'm connecting to PostgreSQL. So make sure this is your username here where it says Postgres. The default for Postgres is Postgres, but if you're using another database, make sure you put your username there. Next is your password, and then it'll say @localhost. So this is going to be your host, which default for Postgres is 5432, and then a slash, and then after that slash is going to be your database name. This is the database we created at the beginning of this series. It's called store_performance_DB. And we created this inside PostgreSQL. Next, we did a query, and we are equaling it to select all from store performance. So this store performance is our table name. So it's similar to our database name, but this is why I put _DB to identify it as a database. And here, the table is just store_performance. So it's selecting all of that data, and we're calling it query. We put it into a data frame, which we call it df equals. Then we're using the Pandas library, pd.read_SQL. So it's reading this SQL query, which is called here, those two. Now we can just run this df, and it will run all of this data here that we are asking it to run. Then we view the df.head, which shows us the first 5 rows of the data. Next, we create a query. So this query is basically to answer the question, which stores generate the highest sales? And we put query equals and then 3 double quotations, and inside those 3 double quotations, we have a SQL query grabbing the store name, which is the store name column, and we want the sum of the net sales as total sales for each of those store names. And then we do a store_sales equals pd.read query. So it's going to read this query. And next we type store sales to view all of that information, which is the store name column and total sales column. The next query is for a business question. How does performance vary by region? So again, we did query, and we did the SQL query here to select the region column, and we are doing the sum of net sales, and we're calling it regional sales, and run it, and here is the output. So the next query, which days generate the most revenue? In my last video, we created this query, select date, which is our date column. Then we did a sum of net sales, and we're calling this column daily sales, and we run it. And this is our output for which days generate the highest revenue. So now moving on, for the purpose of this video, we will now start visualizing the data. So we're going to visualize with Matplotlib plus Seaborn. So we're going to import our libraries. So we do import Matplotlib and import Seaborn as SNS. So we're going to run this. So I'll add another cell. So next we want to create a folder to put our exports in, which is for the PDFs. So we do import OS, and then os.make dirs, open parentheses, double quotation, and this is where you're going to name that folder. So I'm going to name it exports, double quotation, comma, and then exits underscore OK equals true. And we will run this. All right, so now I will add another cell. And here we're going to create a bar plot. We want the x-axis to be store name, comma, then our y-axis to equal our total sales, comma, and then the data is going to be our store underscore sales, and you can close that parentheses. And we're going to title this total sales by store. Then our X label is going to be store name. And our Y label will be total sales. And our X ticks our rotation equals 45. And we want plt.tight layout. Now here I want to put a note. I want to put a note here that we're going to save, because here we did the whole bar chart. Now we want to save it. And we're going to save it to the exports file that we created. And we want to name it total sales by store.png. And we put DPI equals 300. And we want to do another one. It's plt.save fig, open parentheses, double quotation. We want to save it into our export folder, and this one's going to be total sales by SVG. And now we want to show. So plt.show and run this. Now it gave us an error. So parentheses was never closed. So it's showing this red one here. So it's showing that, so I have to close it there. Spaces do matter. There we go. And we'll go ahead and run this. And here we have it. We have our bar chart, our total sales, and our store names, showing the Rio Grande market as being our highest store with sales, and our lowest is Enchanted Circle store. So going here to the left, under that exports folder, you now see the .png file and the .svg file. So I'm going to go to where I have this projects folder, and I have it in my documents, projects. There's the export folder, and now you can see I have those two different files. And there you have it. All right, so now we'll add another cell. Here we're creating a line chart with daily sales. Our x-axis is going to equal to date, comma. Y-axis is daily sales. And our data will be daily sales, comma, marker equals O. Now we want to do a title, plt.title. And we're going to title it daily sales over time. Our plt.x label is going to be date. And our y label will be daily sales. Then we do our plt.x ticks, rotation equals 45, and plt.tight layout. Next, we want to save first. It is plt.savefig. We want to save it in our exports folder, and it's going to be a .png file. And again, it's plt.savefig, and this one's going to be a .svg file. Now we want to show plt.show. We'll go ahead and run this. We have our line chart. So this is daily sales over time. Now we're analyzing sales over time by grouping our data by date. This allows us to identify trends, spikes, and slow days. Visualizing time-based data like this is extremely common in real-world reporting. So anytime you're exporting charts, always save the figure before calling it the plt.show. If you save after, Python clears the figure and you'll end up with a blank file. And that's how you visualize real PostgreSQL data using Python and export charts you can actually use in reports or portfolios. If this video was helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.